Today, we're making seriously sharp cheddar rolls. Now, I actually discovered this very easy, cheesy, gluten-free bread a few weeks ago on a channel that I've been subscribed to for quite a while called Hatched by Two Chicks. And the tutorial was so easy and had so few ingredients that this recipe went straight to the top of my must-try list. Now to start out, preheat the oven to 375 degrees and line a baking sheet or two with parchment paper. Now to make the dough, we'll need 1 pound of tapioca flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 4 tablespoons of butter, 2 eggs at room temperature, and if you forgot to take your eggs out of the refrigerator like your absent-minded host here, don't panic, you can always plunk them into a bowl of warm water for a few minutes to take the chill off. You'll also need 8 ounces of sharp cheddar, or whatever other cheese you like. I used Cabot's Seriously Sharp Cheddar, like the original video, and the instructions said to crumble the cheese, but I grated mine just to be sure it would get evenly distributed later. You'll also need enough milk to form a dough. The original video used almond milk, but I used regular milk, which worked out fine. After weighing out the tapioca flour, I stirred in the baking powder just to give it a head start before going into the mixer. Now, using the dough hook attachment of your stand mixer, mix the cheese with the tapioca flour, baking powder, butter, and eggs to get the mixture somewhat combined. Now, you'll want to add enough milk to form a dough that's not really going to ever develop into one large ball, but it will develop a Play-Doh-like consistency that'll be easy to roll into balls with your fingers. When I formed mine into balls, I figured I could divide the weight of the entire batch of dough by 20 and make 20 equally sized balls to fit on one baking sheet. Once you've rolled all the dough into balls, you can bake them for 20 minutes like the original recipe states, or if your rolls are slightly larger like mine are here today, you'll need to bake them a little longer. I baked mine for 25 minutes, and you'll know they're done when they're puffed up and have a golden color. The best way I can describe this one is sort of like a Cheez-It cracker meets a dense buttery little roll that actually has a texture you can chew, and that's big for a gluten-free bread. They're really great with lighter meals like a bowl of soup, but the leftovers were even better the next day when I sliced them in half, added some meat and cheese, and toasted them in the oven for a few minutes to make little sandwiches. I can definitely see why these were being made for a party in the original video. I'm sure they were a big hit. So give this recipe a try and check out the original video. And if you want to print a copy of today's recipe, you could always visit my blog in the link below. And for new recipes every week, don't forget to subscribe. See you again soon!